Hey guys, Pat Mitchell here. So today I've got a special video for you. I have a couple of charts I want to show you. This is a difficult video to make because I'm not sure on how to make this without making it seem like I'm just throwing a bunch of shade. First and foremost, I need you guys to understand the reason why I'm showing you this is for your benefit. I fell into this trap too when I first started getting into trading. You followed the wrong people into the wrong trades and you got fucking smoked. So I'll give you some background of how I found this. Tino and I, my sidekick Tino, Puppet Tino, for those of you that know him of that. We were shooting the shit there last night, and I was scrolling through my homepage on YouTube, and this woman's YouTube channel popped up. Now, I've never heard of her before. I've never seen her before, and she had 50,000 subscribers, so I was like, let's check this out. Let's see what this chick's all about. So I go on, and the very first video it is 16 seconds in, and probably even before that, it would have been about 10 seconds in, major red flags came out. Now, the sad thing is, she's opening up a paid service as well. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about, guys. This is the stuff that gets me fired up and gets me really pissed off. Now, you can tell just by this one trade alone, she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. She is a newbie trying to impersonate a professional. We see it all the time, and it's clear as day. And I'm going to show you exactly how to spot these people. Now, it's in the trades they take. Yes, she's being transparent and she's showing you her entries. This is where new traders as well, they mix up transparency for legitimacy. And it couldn't be any further from the truth. If you followed a trader that was red all the time, but you gave him or her hand claps for being transparent, but you want to learn from them just because they're transparent, that's insanity. I wouldn't know what to say. Now, I'm going to say, first of all, this a type of trader that would look at this YouTube channel isn't necessarily my clientele or the people we're looking for. Number one, they're trading bullshit, like complete garbage penny stocks. The ticker is LMFA. We should add a fucking O at the end of that. So, like I said, it's not necessarily our clientele, but as a beginning trader, sometimes you just don't know where to turn, right? So we'll go to the charts now. You can see. Now, the entries, those two green arrows. Now, what she's doing there, that's a pre-market chart. So to give a little backstory of this chart and what's happening, that run up that you see right at the left-hand side of the chart, it's all after hours nonsense, probably on some publication of a bullshit news piece. Fluff news piece, it squeezes out, freaks shorts out, and it runs up. And then pre-market, it's already selling off. It's already selling off. So it popped up, and then it's selling off. Now, her entry, now for a unseasoned trader, for a newbie trader, this will look like, she bought support, it's fine. Guys, you're missing a key ingredient to this recipe. There is no volume there to indicate that is going to pop and hold support. The stock is already downtrending, and it's all on low volume pre-market. And there's not even enough people interested pre-market, not even one person interested, except for her, to make this stock hold and run. Now, she's breaking a couple rules here. Number one, pre-market trading. Stay the fuck away from pre-market trading. There's not enough volume to indicate direction, and you should be trading along with the trend, not just because it's up or because it's down. That right there tells me it's nonsense. Unless you are working a bigger picture, which most new traders, they're not there yet to be working a bigger picture. They're just simply taking trades. So, with that said, once the market opens, it takes a one candle pop. You can see that big red wick and then dumps out on her. And then she finally gets out. all in one fell swoop. So there's a bunch going on with this chart, guys, okay? So number one, her entries were a complete newbie entry. It's a trap, and she fell for it completely. And that's a trade that I would never take in a million years. And it has nothing to do with, oh, hindsight, you didn't know it was gonna dump. Yes, there's no volume there. There's no volume on a bullshit fluff news piece on a penny stock. Now, I'm gonna show you, not only did she lose on a trade, which fine, it's fine. Red trades happen, not a big deal. But on nonsense trades, it's unacceptable. She also lost, if you look at the price, about 20 to 25% on that trade, guys. That's how quickly it happens with penny stocks. It's a $1 stock with a very low float. There's no reason to be trading this. She's only trading it simply because it's up. That's a nonsense. There's no strategy on that. That is strategy that all these gurus will tell you. It's not a strategy. That's no strategy, okay? So losing 20 to 25% on a trade is nonsense. You shouldn't be losing that. Now, let's take if she took 1,000 shares. Now, she had 2 entries, so maybe it's hard to tell because there's no volume there. I don't even know how many shares it would have been. That's another thing. If you're following a trader and you're joining their room and they're trading 100 or 200 shares or 1,000 shares on a penny stock, guys, those are essentially newbies. They're not trading size. They're not putting any real skin in the game. They're as scared as you are. Don't be paying them, okay? So 20 and 25% on that trade, completely unacceptable. Now, another red flag on this trade is the daily chart. So take a look at the daily chart. Where I have those wicks circled, those are all, all that is short squeeze, one quick pop up on a candle at the open and then dump. It happens multiple times, and you can even scroll back further on the chart, on the daily chart. I've got a pretty close section of this. To be trading a chart like that, guys, why would you trade that? Just because it's up, and it gapped up right into the 200 SMA. Took one candle pop, and dump. We see this all the time with penny stocks. That is a clear short, absolutely 100%. I would have been all over looking for an entry on a short on that, risking off of those pre-market highs. If I were to trade that, and I don't trade penny stocks. Guys, like I said, I am not trying to throw shade on this person. That's why I haven't mentioned her name. But this is the stuff that drives me wild. You see all the time now, and this is why, I'll tell you why I get frustrated. This is why I get frustrated, because it makes it hard for a guy like me that is sincere and an actual legitimate trader, professional trader, that actually makes money in the markets, trying to educate and teach new traders. Then we see this. She's probably looking to support her family on creating a YouTube channel with a part-time income of being a day trader. That is not someone you pay at all. To pay someone like that for information that is, and it's all, I listened to a couple other videos, it's all Tim Sykes regurgitated nonsensical information. It's antiquated, it's outdated, it doesn't work. And obviously the education, this is one trade. This is the first trade I've seen. And she's taken more like this. Like, it's not just one trade, one bad trade that I'm cherry-picked and nitpicking. There is no volume on this. This is a classic newbie trade, and right there, that tells me she doesn't know what she's doing, and it's nothing but a money grab. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and why I'm doing this video. Like I said, it's not why it's why I didn't mention her name. Some people will take what I say as I'm just trying to throw shade, or I'm a hater or a troll or something like that. Guys, that could not be further from the truth. I was in the same position you are years ago, and I didn't know who to turn to, and I didn't know who to trust. And lately, it's getting worse. There's another trader on Twitter, and I called this months ago. He's a new trader, traded in another chat room, and would always post his small account gains every day, green. And I called it that he was going to open up a service. Sure enough, it's a service. Now, right now, it's a free service. But mark my words, he's going to go paid. He's going to go paid. These guys, you know, and I'm not trying to fuck with anyone's business or anyone's money, but I'll tell you what I do want to fuck with is he's been trading for less than a year. Listen, guys, I don't care what type of green streak you're on in a year. You don't know shit. You don't. You haven't seen it. You don't know what you don't know, guys. So follow traders that have been around for 5 years plus, at least. Okay? Now, I've been trading, it's actually pushing 8 years now. And even now, I still admit that I don't know everything, and I never will. You'll never know everything. But you need to follow people that have seen things. They have put in the time. They have put in their 10,000 hours plus. Okay? Now, again, thanks for tuning in. Remember, in a couple of weeks, I'm doing that amazing, badass, free laptop and travel monitor giveaway. And I look forward to doing that. So once I get back to Canada in a couple of weeks, we're going to do that. And until then, if you want to become a real trader, trading real stocks, come to TrickTrades.com and let's get this done, guys. Learn from someone that actually gives a shit about you and can actually teach you how to day trade. Anyways, guys, have a good one. Adios.